Good morning, beautiful kings and queens. I hope that this be a beautiful and a blessed day for you all. So today I just want to talk a little bit about gossip. So, gossip. Gossip is one of those things that are not done by the wise. We all have things going on in our lives. We all have things that we could be improving on. We all have things that we could be doing to elevate self. There is nothing in nobody's business that I need to know so much that I'm going to go out of my way to find out what they're doing, how they're doing it. Because there's just so much more for me to be focusing on me. So when you get around people and they are natural gossipers, they tell you so-and-so's business, they come and they be like, girl, you know, this happened to so-and-so and they do it this way and they did that and he did this and he was messing with that. That don't have anything to do with me. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. It doesn't even tickle my ears. As a matter of fact, it kind of gets me agitated because, like I say, there's only 24 hours in a day. The energy, the time that I have just spent dissecting someone else's life, I could have just done something so grand. I could have thought about a master plan. I could have executed something on my behalf that would make me a better individual. So absolutely not. I don't like gossip. Gossip is one of those things. It's in the lower vibration. It lowers your frequency. It lowers your vibration. So when you get around people that are gossiping, that are always telling you about other people's business, stay far and clear of those people, because what they do, they come and they tell you everybody else's business and they ask you, so how you doing? Fine. Like somebody like that, you don't tell them what you got going on, because next thing you know, your business is going to be over in so-and-so's place. But it's just one of those things that when we are operating in a lower vibrational frequency, or when we are operating out of the flesh, instead of saying vibrational, you're operating out of the flesh as opposed to operating out of the spirit. Those are things that we tend to do. Also too, energy is contagious. So if you're sitting with somebody and all they do is gossip, they backbite, they're always in a negative mindset, that is going to rub off on you. It transfers. Have you ever been in a person's presence and you'll go and you'll be feeling so good and so fine, and then you sit with the person, and by the time they are done with you, like, you are literally drained. That is because the negative energy that they had, the negative vibrations that they were operating in, it has now transferred over to you. So if you're trying to get into a higher vibrational frequency, a higher mindset, you have to be around people that speak things of elevation, people that speak about things of edification. Like me, even watching TV sometimes, it could be a bit much. It could be a little bit overstimulating, because right now all that's on TV is negative. Like if you go down your channels and you scroll through, the storylines are so negative. The storylines are so like, it's crazy. Even like the movies, like the stuff that they're portraying now, if you're not careful, that becomes your reality. A lot of these shows, a lot of these programs, that's what they're doing. They're literally programming you. So a lot of them are programming you to gossip. They're programming you to fight. They're programming you to a lot of relationships. They're programming you to have a bad relationship, because that's what you're seeing. So you think that stuff is normal. You know, hey, I came to talk about gossip, and look, I'm, trailing all over, but okay, Holy Spirit, have your way. But it's like, you think that the patterns that the world is setting for you, you think that that's how life should be. That's not the way life should be. I see a lot about the Tyler Perry movie that's been on now. I think, I forgot, Divorce in the Black or something like that. Like, that's not normal. That's not normal behavior. And then we sit there and we take these things and we think that they are normal. We think that, oh, that's the way a love life should be. You think that that's the way relationship. That's not the way. That's not God's original plan. That's not God's original plan. So mindful too of what you're watching in this season, what you're letting into your eye gates, what you're letting into your ear gates, the music that you're listening to. A lot of these stuff, the industry is casting spells on you guys. A lot of this stuff that you're watching, reading, the industry are casting spell on you guys. The music that you let in, that guts into your subconscious, and then that's what you think that life is all about. So careful what you're letting coming out of your mouth. Careful what you're letting go into your ears, into your eyes, because that's what you become. On social media, why you think that they call it a feed? Because that's what they're feeding you. They're feeding you the dysfunction. They're feeding you the lack of love. They're feeding you the hatred. They're feeding you murder. They're feeding you all of these foolish things, and then you're not realizing, but you're letting all this stuff get into your subconscious, and then whether you believe it or not, that's what you're slowly becoming. So just be mindful, not only who you're around, not only the gossip that you're listening to, the music also that you're listening to, the shows that you're watching. There is literally an agenda out there to keep everyone in their lower self, to keep everyone in the flesh, to keep everyone in lower frequency, so you don't become the being that you're supposed to be. You don't become your best self that you're supposed to be. You know, just like with all these rap songs and stuff, they say sex sells. Sex keeps you in your lower vibration, that spirit of lust, that spirit of just like seduction. It keeps you in your lower self. There's more to life than sex. There's more to life than the pleasures of this world. Like, those pleasures, they keep you at a much lower vibration. If you're a person that always you have to have the newest clothes, the newest gizmos, the newest gadget, that's in a consuming mindset. That's going to keep you at a low frequency, because you're operating solely out of the flesh. You got to get out of that and tap into your higher self. So things like gossip, things like gluttony, things like greed, that keeps you at a lower vibration. You have to shed all of that. Get out of all of that. Watch the things that you're watching. Watch the things that you're speaking. Watch what you are allowing into your field, into your surrounding, because that is what you're going to become. So just be a little bit more mindful about those things. Get away from people that just gossip all day long, because next thing you will be the topic of their conversation. Also, just I can't stress that enough. Just be mindful. Be mindful of what you are consuming. Food, social media, the news. Be careful, because you will become that. All right, guys, have a beautiful day.